So back here in Portland, it's raining again, but just got my stuff dropped off or sent back to Illinois. My bag that I fly with. Got my ride figured out to get to Eugene. Gonna hit the dispensary and then head to the trail. So long day of traveling paid off. I flew in to Portland this morning, arriving at Western time, 8 a.m. here in Oregon, and then got over to the post office, ran a couple of other errands, got some food, got a bus down to Eugene, Oregon, where I then actually bought an Uber, which was kind of expensive, but it was a lot easier than hitchhiking, and I didn't really feel like waiting because it looked like a storm was coming in. But got a lift to Shelter Cove. Fortunately, Penguin isn't going to be able to make it in here today, but he'll be tomorrow. Ran into a couple other hikers that I had. One of them bought the only available room that was here with 4 bedrooms, 1 person. Guess who got a free bed? It's gonna be pretty nice. It's like I just got here, haven't even been on the trail yet, and I'm already like staying in a nice hotel room and stuff. It's pretty big. This place is pretty crazy. There's cabins and everything. It'd definitely be a pretty cool place to go. There's a grill down there. The lights and everything. So it's nice. Nice surprise, especially after getting up at 2 a.m. and still being up now. I'm not really sure what time it's supposed to be, or is. It's getting late. I'm out here on the dock in Shelter Cove still. Got word from Tom, he must have grabbed signal on the trail that he should be here around 2:30. I'm just kicking it and waiting here for then. Pretty cool view. Might be a little windy if it can hear me, hopefully, but you can see the ski hill in the background, and then a little marina here. It's a nice little restaurant over there. So it's a pretty cool little place. Out in the middle of nowhere. Signal's all sketchy, but they got Wi-Fi there, so it's nice, so I can at least use it while I'm hanging out. And actually being out here in the middle of the lake, I think I might actually get some signal. I need to check that. So I woke up this morning talking to Penguin and Ox, and they got scared about the resupply in Crater Lake, saying that it wasn't a very good one. So Tom stocked up for 9 days of food. I'm laid out here. I'm like perfect for 5 or 6 days, maybe 7 if I really push it, but not 9 days. And this is like as much as I'd really like to carry. And so I think I'm not gonna buy more food like they did, because they just got scared. And if anything, I can just pick up maybe 3 or 4 days worth of food at Crater Lake, like the original plan was. But they're gonna be carrying a lot of weight. It's gonna be hard to fit it in their bag. I think I'm just gonna add some snacks. All right, so I don't know if the camera can hear the rain on top of the tent right now, but everyone's just about packed up, just quite, except for Ox. But it's it's actually lightening up now that I'm talking about it. The rain has just been getting worse all morning. Like, we got up around 9 and it wasn't that bad. And then it came in and started like drizzling around 10, and then 11 it started being pretty consistent, and now it's seeming like it's gonna just keep up that way, which is kind of unfortunate. Tom and I here don't really know what to do. He's been walking in like the rain for the past like 5 days, so he's not too keen about it. I haven't really had any terrible rainy days, so I'm not too keen about it. But I think we're gonna have to. There's not really many other options. Now it's raining and sunny. There's a rainbow.
Never fucking seen a rainbow like that.
Never seen a full one from like one end to another. Whoa! That's crazy. So today just continued to rain, and so we got a cabin, and we stayed a little longer, just in time to see what, I guess that's a 1.5 rainbow. But that's epic. That was that's so cool. It's so like just bright and everything. We're down on the dock, still at Shelter Cove. It's about 8 o'clock. Gonna get everything packed up. Everyone got a shower this morning, slept in a nice warm bed last night in our cabin by the lake here. Gonna do a full day today, get on the trail soon. Hopefully 20 miles or less, or 20 miles or more. So we'll see how that goes. It's kind of cool, you got the train going by over here. Well, yeah, we're getting on the trail today. Crashed some train tracks. There's a nice tunnel down there. Heading back to the trail. Told you we'd do it today. Oh, hey. You want a railroad tie as a souvenir? It's just only like a 2-pound piece of metal that you could carry with you. Yeah. All right, so just hiked the 1.5 mile from Shelter Cove back up to the trail. You can see a little post here, so you know it's official. We gotta go this way. Just hiked up this dirt road over here. We brought one more trail beer just for this exact moment. Yeah, so Ox is, doing his business out in the woods, and about to hit the trail.
Got some mountains peeking through there. I don't know if you can see through the woods. Passing a lot of these like little lakes up here, little ponds. It's going good. New shoes are feeling good. My Hoka Challengers. Look at all that padding. I don't feel anything. It's pretty amazing. So it's kind of hard to see out here in the background, but right here there's like two major peaks that you can see, and I think we can't see one. Those are the Three Sisters mountains that I would have gone by if I hadn't gotten off the trail. And unfortunately Penguin missed them too because they were in the rain. So we got a nice view of them here, luckily. Nice open view. We just came through the woods around this ridge here. Not up here, but in here in the woods. Now that we can see everywhere, it's a pretty amazing 360. Damn, Oregon. One day, one wilderness section, Diamond Peak, in and out. Normally that takes like 2 days. So, about 18.8 miles in for the day. It's about 5 o'clock. We're shooting for like 22 and a half, so we have just about like 4 or 5 more to go. But it's really tempting just to stay here at this lake. It's just so beautiful. We even got a little beach here. It's nice and sandy. Man, if we wanted to take a 0 day, this would be the place to do it.
Yeah.
No more 0 days until California, unfortunately. We can't afford it. We're gonna get some water though and probably push on. All right, second day back on the trail. Just started moving. It's just before 8:30, a little after 8. Did about 16, 17 miles actually yesterday once I double checked the map. Didn't go quite as far as we had thought. So gonna be pushing for something around like 28, 29 today. We'll see how that goes. Got 2.5 liters of water filled up right now, and got like 18 miles to the next possible spring. Hopefully there's like a water cache in between, but If it stays cool, it shouldn't be too big of a deal, but if it gets hot later, I don't know, it might be real light on water for a while, but hopefully it stays cool, so just keep moving. Shouldn't be too bad. Also, really start to concerned about snow and weather. Everyone around us that we keep seeing keeps asking us about the forecast, and they keep telling us the forecast that they've seen, and it's not good. It's just rain and snow for like the next 3 or 4 days around like southern Oregon and northern California. So even people who are considering skipping around aren't really sure where they're gonna skip to. So just kind of playing that by ear right now. Hopefully we'll have a decision by the end of the day about what we'll probably do. Probably end up just keep hiking through it, unfortunately. Just got up to like first viewpoint for the day. Been hiking in the clouds and it's been kind of misting on us all day. But from here, one little pond, two little pond, and then a pretty big lake over there. It looks like you can actually get some views underneath the clouds. A little bit higher up, a little bit more lake, less distance. So just took a little 15-minute break. While we're doing that, the clouds went away. The view opened up a little bit. Oh, nice. So we didn't realize that we were coming around these rocks here until the clouds cleared. Then we got up here too. It looks like we can see a fire way out in the distance. Just a bunch of smoke rising up from the trees. Pretty beautiful up here though. I love when I get views like this. We were just right here a second ago. Came all the way down through the woods. And we can just see before we were just on the other side of that. All right, so we're making good time today. I got Tom doing my cinema magic for me. So he goes and puts the camera up ahead of me so I can do a walk-by shot or something. I probably shouldn't have told you guys that in the first episode that I'm using it. So you think that I'm going back and forth, but you should know better. There's no way I'm gonna go back and forth. We got like 2 miles and then we're gonna take lunch. Luckily Anobo said that there was a water cache. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but we thought we were gonna have to go like 18 miles without water. So hopefully that's still full, but we haven't seen too many people today, so there's no reason it shouldn't be. But yeah, other than that, just going. Getting a little closer to that fire in the distance. Still looks super tiny, but it's definitely bigger than where we saw it from before. Oh, there's a water cache, all right. Huh? There's so much. Oh yeah, plenty of water. Very nice. Thank you, somebody. When to go past trailhead, you can't really read the sign. Any messages? Diesel heading tomorrow. Bullet. High burn area. At least opens up the view a little bit. What is it? Mount Theelgen Wilderness. Is that right? Mount Fielgen Wilderness,
Nice.
I think. Okay, it's 6:15, 6:20 right now. Just got water at the last place that you can get water for, what, like 12 miles? 13 miles?
18.
18 more miles?
16.
16. Well, regardless, a lot. So we're carrying full water, which is just extra heavy. Campsite we're shooting for is actually in 10 more miles. So we'll see how it goes. Probably going to be doing quite a bit night hiking. But it's probably going to be getting close to dark here soon. Probably around like 8 or 9. Probably have to put the headlamp on. And then, yeah, we're expecting to get in the camp around like maybe 10 or 11 just to make up some miles for the first day. Just keep a good pace. Depending on how we're feeling, we're going to get there. May or may not do the peak over it. If we do go on, we will hit the highest point in Oregon on the PCT. It's not like all of Oregon, but we'll do that in the middle of the night, probably around like 10 or 11 if we continue to. But yeah, it's a big if. But see how it goes.
Let's go with your commentary.
All right. So we're about 2 miles from our campsite. Instead of doing 28, I think we're going to do about 25 because it's 8 o'clock right now and it's already pitch black. And me and Tom just scared each other a second ago by turning the lights off entirely. I guess you can still see my face, but it's pitch black here. It's like terrifying looking away from the phone, to be honest. So we're gonna keep our lights on and we're gonna go 2 more miles and we're gonna call it a day. Probably try to get up early and then shoot for 27 tomorrow. 28.9 was a little ambitious, but we tried. I'm just tired. It's my second day back on the trail. My feet hurt. And it's dark out.
Okay, it's around about 8:40. Been hiking for about half an hour, 35 minutes so far. Since we stopped at a low point yesterday, we have a 5-mile climb to the highest point of the PCT in Oregon. And then from there, we got like another like 6 miles or so to the water, I think. And then from there, we're shooting for 27 miles to get to Crater Lake today. The trailhead to take you through Crater Lake around the rim. So that should be pretty cool. Hopefully the weather keeps on being sunny and nice. We wanted to get there today because I think today's Wednesday. What's today?
Today?
Yeah, what day is it? Not a clue. All right, well, weather's supposed to be bad by like Friday, so as long as it's not Thursday right now, we should be good. So, just made it up to the campsite that we were shooting for yesterday, that we had arrived in the middle of the night. And I'm actually kind of happy that we didn't come here in the middle of the night because, well, I guess we'll get the view in the morning, but it's pretty epic. One of the better views so far. not really that impressive considering the view. If there wasn't a sign, you might not even notice it. But so we just took a rest at the highest point on the PCT in Oregon and Washington, according to the new route anyway. When we went through Goat Rocks, Tom took the old route and actually hit 7,600 feet. So I wonder how long ago they changed those routes around and put this pole here, but long enough to get some Himalayan flags and some rust, to say the least. But yeah, so we got a little bit of climb. Just a very small amount of climbing the rest of the day, but the majority of it is downhill from here. We're gonna push another like 21 miles and get to the Crater Lake trailhead. Now, it's not anything like 14,000 feet or anything crazy, but like, damn, Mount Thielsen. It's just sharp as hell. Just a dagger sticking up. I think I just found my new mountain so far. That one's really cool. It's just a jagged rock. Damn. No snow though. None whatsoever. So that's a good sign. Just check the map one more time. And our next water source is actually at the base of that in 3.5 miles. Definitely thought it looked farther away. Be there soon enough. Stream down there. Oh, jeez. I don't know if you can see on the camera just how like sheer and jagged that rock is. Got the sun up there blocking it, unfortunately. Woo! Grouse just took off. Oh, nice little waterfall up here. I don't know if the camera's even gonna be able to see me here. Like sitting in the stream, trying to put my feet in the water. Oh. This is one of the coldest streams I've ever had. Thielsen Creek, reliably flowing. Oh. Made some progress. We're just friends now. We like to hang out. I'm officially the butterfly whisperer. Just been hanging out. I asked him to like fly around for a second so I could put my hip belt on. He just went and chilled on Tom's jacket. And then I put my hand there for him to climb back onto, and he just climbed right back on. I think he's gonna hike with us for a little while. Oh no, I like Oregon's views. around Mount Thielsen. So this is the backside of Mount Thielsen, but honestly, the cool thing is the view from it. As you can see so far. So reluctantly, we just had to stop because this view is too good. I know my camera isn't going to do justice. I don't think there's any camera that could do this view justice. Wow, that must be Diamond Lake. All right, so it's about 6 o'clock. We're at about 17 and a half miles for the day. Just stopped and had dinner here at this water cache. Oh geez, I'm gonna use the phone to block my eyes. The sun's right behind here, as you can see. Just stopped at this water cache. Got as much as we need. We have about 9 more miles to go today. And so there's also a water cache right where we're going to be camping, so we don't have to carry too much, luckily. Otherwise, if there wasn't for these water caches, we'd have to carry water for like 20 miles and then like another like 6 after our campsite, so it would be a big pain. So we're pretty happy about that. Just gonna get back on the trail now, probably hiking in the night a little bit, probably get around camp around like 9:30, 10 again, hopefully maybe a little earlier than that, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. First highway crossing on our last 9 miles. Gotta go straight across Winnemem National Forest. Can hear trucks coming the whole way. We cannot see them. So we can hear them coming from a long way away. Look at that attitude. Attention, hiker. Due to hazard trees. Yeah, okay. Thanks. We weren't even going that way, I think. Well, we're going this way, but like not to those campgrounds. Nice trail register.
Nice. Oh shit.
All right, what time did you say it was?
20 to 8.
20 to 8, so 7:40.
Yeah.
We got 6 more miles to go to camp at the Crater Lake Rim Trailhead Trail Junction. It's all of those things in one, so I'm just trying to say them all at the same time, unfortunately. I'm blinding myself right now because it's pitch black outside already. And we got 6 more miles to go, so probably get in around like 10 or so, maybe a little after, maybe a little before. See how it goes. All right, made it. I think it's just about 10:20. We're here. Just gonna set up our tent site over in this area and go to bed. What?
Fuck. Yeah, it's just fucking my throat.
So it's almost 11 o'clock now. Just having one more relaxing smoke before bed. Hoping to see Ox show up around sometime soon. He's normally about an hour behind us. We got here at 10:20, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was here just before 11:30. So hopefully we hear him soon after. But yeah, it's time for bed. Watch out for the car coming.
I got a super cool photo like that last night. Like the sunset going down and everything.
Yeah.
So we just got a nice 3-mile hitch. This gentleman back here, just to get a little further. Oh wow, up towards Crater Lake.
Oh yeah.
Where we're at right now.
That's Wizard Island, that's what they call it.
Wizard Island.
Yeah.
That's crazy. People on the PCT really need to stop talking so much shit about Oregon. I mean, I fortunately have missed some of the bad weather, but from what I've seen so far, there's views, there's climbs, like, it's just as good as all the other states. I don't know why it gets such a bad rap. I mean, there is a little bit more trees, but it's flatter, so it compensates, you know, it's a little bit easier on you. That's Mount Thielsen. So we're hitchhiking again, trying to boost up another like 6 miles since we're just taking a lazy day after our 27 yesterday, just to make up some time. See how it goes. We got a nice turn off here.
We were over there. We walked all the way around there today.
Tilts, key, no.
Crater Lake Lodge.
So this is another view.
Pretty beautiful out here. So we got a ride up to Rim Village here, hitched about 9 miles from where we had camped last night. The people who had given us a ride were extremely nice and generous enough to offer us a ride down to Ashland. So by car, 57 miles, about 2 hours. Gonna avoid the snow, get down to there, and start California soon. It's been fun, Oregon.
Mount Thielsen or whatever it is. Speed's probably like 20 knots. But yeah, quite often we get like gusting 50 and stuff in the winter time. But yeah, like summertime is a lot.
All right, now we're at the Ashland Hostel here. Just got a room for one night. Got this cool bunk room, so I got the queen bed. Apparently there's one other hiker over here who we haven't met yet, and then they're gonna grab these beds. But yeah, it's pretty nice. A lot of common area, cool couches to hang out in. It's really nice upstairs. Met the owner, super nice lady, really helpful. Apparently there's a group of like 26 people renting out the whole hostel tomorrow, so unfortunately we can only be here tonight, but that should be just perfect, so we're not upset about it at all. 25 bucks.
Spending some time in Ashland. Got pretty drunk last night. Now I need some weed for my hangover. Dispensary. Love these states.
So I just left them sleeping there. They weren't like, you know, they didn't seem. Never saw them.
It was just another word for another little you. Another one. It ain't nothing other than ain't free. Yeah. Ain't feeling good, what's easy love. That's like the blues. You know, feeling good. It's good enough for me. Good enough for me and my ride. From the Kentucky coast.
Okay, so it's our last day in Ashland of 4 days. We're at a hotel right now. We stayed at a hostel for 3 nights. Heading to Callahan's Lodge tonight, and then from there hit the trail in the morning tomorrow. And it's 26 miles to the California-Oregon border, and so that'll be the next video.